Oh, snaps. What is up, full-time family? This is going to be a really quick stream because I'm really tired and my girl just got off work, so I'm about to go upstairs and I think we're about to watch this Tom Segura special on Netflix. But all of that aside, I wanted to break this news because I'm going to do actual videos on this tomorrow, present to everybody. All right, I'm screen sharing now, right? All right, I think I'm screen sharing. Hope. All right, yeah. So I wanted to show you guys this because I'm gonna do a video on all of these bright and early tomorrow, and I'm tired, so I'm not gonna get on it tonight. But I didn't know about any of these, and all of these are pretty big fights, and they're in the works, according to Combate and MMA Reddit and other trusted MMA sources. So let's get into the first one. I saved the best for last. The first fight we got coming up is Dustin Poirier versus Justin Gaethje. Dustin versus Justin. That's a very interesting matchup. We know Dustin Poirier was looking for a rematch with Eddie Alvarez. Looks like he won't be getting his wish, but he'll still be getting a high-profile fight versus Justin Gaethje. Now, like as I said, I'm going to make this pretty quick. So on to the next. We have Daniel Cormier, I believe, is what the next. Let's see. Yeah, Daniel Cormier's reacting to Volkan Ozdemir training with Luke Rockhold. I'm going to touch on that in the morning. That's very interesting. But another fight announced is was not announced. Definitely not announced. This is reported by Combate. Chris Cyborg versus Combate. That probably sounded fucking wacky. Like your country is hell, Combate. But fucking Chris Cyborg versus Amanda Nunes targeted for UFC 224 in Brazil. Now this is only if Chris Cyborg accepts the fight. Of course, we know she has agreed to kill Amanda Nunes. She sounded pretty irritated, like, all right, be careful what you wish for. But she said it has to be on a huge card because Amanda Nunes is not a huge draw. My counter to that, well, is if you're the huge draw, you're going to bring in the numbers, right? But Chris Cyborg wants somebody else to come in and help do the heavy lifting on the pay-per-view, kind of like Holly Holm. So it's looking like this fight is being targeted for UFC 224 in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We'll see how that progresses. I'll do a separate video on that tomorrow as well. Last fight that's also in the works is Rose Namajunas versus Joanna Jacek, the rematch for UFC 223. Hey, Dexter, this fight's supposed to happen in Brooklyn. We also know that Khabib Nurmagomedov versus Tony Ferguson might be on this card, and this makes a lot of sense, even though the fights that we just went over are not actually all the way official as a whistle yet. The UFC has not announced these. These are all just in the works and rumored and reported. But this fight does make a lot of sense considering Joanna Jacek's last fight was in New York, and there's a pretty heavy Polish crowd in New York, I believe. They could capitalize on that again with Brooklyn being so close. Rematch, you know, in almost the same town. So that'd be a big fight for Brooklyn specifically, especially with Khabib Nurmagomedov on the same card. So, and as I said, none of these are announced. I'll do separate videos on them tomorrow. I just wanted to let you guys know what's coming because these are pretty big fights, man, and this is some pretty big news. I really want to do videos on these, but as I said, I'm pretty tired, so I'll get to it in the morning, man. Thanks for checking this out, and let the full-time family know what you think about all of these in the comments. I'll let you know what I think about them in the morning. I'm out.